Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, haha, is so cool. We are going to be taking a look at the MBK Slayback, designed to be like the famous Swayback. This knife is, just got my hands on this, took a trip out to Monterey Bay Knives, and am absolutely loving this one. You've got a Sanmai ZDP 189 steel blade, which is just awesome. This is actually HRC tested at 66 to 67. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you guys, if you want to see the testing on this steel, if you don't know anything about it, check out Stasa 23's review on the hardness of this blade steel. This thing is just freaking rad. We're just going to say that, okay? I'm not going to swear. I'm just going to say that. You have got a beautiful, beautiful tie scales with hardened stainless steel liners, which are inset, which is very cool. Love that. I'm looking at it and not showing you guys. That's too funny. So if you can see that. Your back spacer is also tie. Your clip is also tie. And just so you know, this is a Ray Laconico design. Can you see that on there? You guys, this is a phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal knife. You can see the typical Ray Laconico design on this handle. It is so incredibly comfortable in hand. I've had a thing with the clips lately. This is not an issue. There is no hot point on this clip whatsoever for me. I would consider this a medium-sized knife. For those of you that are wondering, if you have not seen before, I did do a hand measurement. I am 3 inches across, and diagonally I'm about 4 inches. So that gives you kind of an idea on where it's going to sit in your hand. This blade shape is just, oh my God, so freaking awesome. It's got this beautiful satin polish on it. I mean, so incredibly well done. Sharper than shit, you guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. I watched, like I said, Stas's review and watched what he was doing with it. And I am so glad that I picked this guy up. Guy, girl, whatever. I'm so glad I picked this knife up. The function of this thing is just absolutely amazing. It is so functional. I have actually used it to cut some things up. You know, every once in a while we're cutting up some paracord. I have done that. I have used it to cut some things in the kitchen. I have used it to cut up some food. We had some salami, my tactical bananas. Haha. I did have a little bit of pruning I did on a plant, and I almost sliced my hand. It just went through the branch like butter. Now, it's not a big branch. It's a smaller one, but it did go through. And as you can see, I mean, there is not even a mark on this blade. So if you guys get a chance to pick this one up, you absolutely need to. Let's get into some specs here. You've got a 3-inch knife blade with a 2 3/4 inch cutting edge there. Your handle or closed length is going to be 4 inches, which of course will give you an overall of 7 inches. Now, I do love the fact, well, hello, kitty. Sorry about that, guys. I do love the fact that this is only 3.1 ounces. So this is a very, very light knife. And I love that. Man, it rides in the pocket great. It's got great retention on the clip. Slides in and out of the pocket. It is definitely not going to fray your pocket at all. It unfortunately is a right hand carry only. So you lefties, you guys are a little bit out of luck on this one. But I could not resist. For you righties or right-handers, this is one that needs to go on your list. Now, this does run for about $200. Well, it's $200. Right now, they are sold out. You cannot get one right now. But when you can, and you can get your hands on this, grab one as soon as possible. And I'm pointing with my knife. Let's take a little bit of a size comparison here. You can see it here next to the Rat 2. And you're looking at, you know, we can do it pivot to pivot. You can see that it's just a hair bigger. Not much at all. If we take a look next to the Rat 1, you can see the Rat 1 is definitely a large size knife. What you looking at there, Beauty Edge?
Just joining you.
Yeah, what do you think of the Slayback?
I wish I had got one.
Yeah?
Yeah, Stas's testing of that ZDP 189 Edge shows that it is just an astoundingly well done
That's
steel.
what I was saying. This is just amazing. And I was telling everybody, and I'll put a link to Stas's video down in my description. I mean, you guys, seriously, you have to check it out. I am just so impressed. I was telling him about the branches that I was cutting off the tree out back. Well, okay, so it's a lemon tree, but hey, you got to prune the branches off. And I mean, I literally almost cut myself. It was that sharp. Slicing through anything else that we've had, some cardboard boxes or whatnot, it's just amazing, like butter, just like butter. I mean, butter. If a Therapeutic Edge has a chance to pick one up, he will. I know he will, because I know he's jealous of mine. Let's take a look at a size-wise comparison, because a lot of you can compare it to the Delica. Sorry about that. That's the Delica 4, by the way, which you're going to see a review come out on pretty quick here. So you can see it's very comparable in size to the Delica. Many people like the size and the weight of the Delica, and honestly, I can say that it really does compare. When you're talking about weight-wise and size-wise, you know, it's really good. I think that being a little bit of a smaller knife, I'm still going to call it a medium, but being a little bit of a smaller knife, because of the handle shape, it's going to do well in large size hands too. Now, I know Therapeutic Edge was holding on to this. I believe he could get all 4 fingers on there. His pinky was right at the back, but it was very comfortable in hand for him also, and the clip was not a hot point for him either, which is very nice. This thing is just so smooth. It is a phenomenal, phenomenal flipper. The fidget factor on it is just awesome. It is not lanyard friendly, so it is going to be one that is only going to be able to be used with the pocket clip, but that is okay. Like I said, it rides so comfortably in the pocket, and I can actually put it in my little wee lady pockets if I carry it diagonally. Almost kind of a sideways carry, a little bit diagonally. It also is one that I have put on the waistband. So I've had this for about a week now, and I'm just loving it. So it's going to spend, I haven't done a what's in the pocket with it. I have not shown it yet because I wanted to do a full review on it, but I have been carrying it, and I'm absolutely loving it. So like I said, if you guys get a chance to get this one in hand, it is something I would highly suggest. You know, you really can't go wrong with any MBK knife. I have been super happy with all of them. The fit and finish has been absolutely wonderful. By the way, you do have a little bit of jimping here on the back of your flipper tab. You guys want to see that a little bit closer? So, you know, you're going to flip without fail on this. It drops shut so nice. I mean, you know, give it a little bit of a shake. It is newer. But overall, I don't think there has been an MBK knife that I have had yet that I have not absolutely fallen in love with. And that's a store. You guys probably saw the video that I did on that. And I'll go ahead and put a link down to their store, their Carmel Cutlery. I don't think there's a knife yet that I haven't liked that they have put out. So if you can get your hands on one, again, for the money, it is absolutely worth it. All right, you guys, that has been a look at the MBK Slayback. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and hit that like button on the way out. It does help the channel. Oh, the like button's down there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here all the time. Feel free to check out one of my other videos. That one should be right there. Also, leave a comment down in the comment section. You know I love talking to you. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care.